This is the ECOFLOW Portable Power Station River 3. If you've been thinking about getting something for quick backup power, for camping, or just everyday use around the house or on the road, I think this little power station might be exactly what you need. So I wanted to share my experience and give you a quick review in this video. Looking at it, the River 3 kind of just fits the image of what a portable power station should be. It's black, sturdy looking, and I'd say it has a modern vibe with smooth edges and a built-in carrying handle that makes it pretty easy to pick up and move around. When I first got it, I was honestly a little nervous about how heavy it might be. I've used some other portable batteries before, and some of them are just not portable at all. But this one is only about 7.8 pounds. That puts it right around the weight of a big laptop or a full jug of milk. So carrying it from the garage to the car or taking it out for a day of camping hasn't been a hassle at all. Its size is very manageable, about the size of a loaf of bread, so not something that's going to be a pain to store, and it tucks easily under a bed, in a closet, or on the backseat. The finish of the case feels solid, like it's made to last, but not overly bulky. From my experience, it has withstood a couple of accidental knocks without any real damage. And since it's rated IP54, meaning dust and water splashes don't seem to bother it, it definitely gives me more confidence taking it outside or using near the campsite. The handle is sturdy and comfortable, so you don't have to awkwardly grip it. Also, for me, there's something about the look of it that fits in anywhere, whether it's on a park table or next to the couch during a power outage. Getting into my experience, the River 3 actually surprised me with how quick it charges up. I've read about the extreme fast charging before, but I was still impressed that you can go from empty to full charge in about an hour with the regular AC wall plug. That might not sound like a big deal, but I've used older portable stations, and some of those used to take 6 hours or more to charge up. So this is a huge improvement. There's also a solar charging option if you get the solar panel, and I highly recommend that. That's really useful for camping or if you want to be totally off-grid. It takes a little longer than wall charging, for sure, but the whole point of this for me is to not worry about running out of power and always having a way to recharge, no matter where you are. A lot of people ask about what you can actually run on one of these. So the River 3 is rated at 245 watt-hours, which basically means it'll run a 20-watt light for about 12 hours or charge your phone around 15 times. I've personally used it to charge up 2 laptops and a phone at once while camping, and still had juice to light up a small LED lamp for the night. Thanks to the AC outlets, there are 2, one 3-prong, one 2-prong. I've even been able to run a small fan in my tent. There's also a DC carport, which is nice if you need to power up a car fridge or use some automotive accessories. And 3 USB ports, including a USB-C for newer devices. They all work at the same time, so you don't have to juggle your gadgets or unplug something just to charge something else. For me, one of the biggest concerns has always been the noise. Some power stations will hum or buzz, but the River 3 is impressively silent, less than 30 decibels. That's about as quiet as a whisper or a library, so no annoying drone while you're trying to sleep or concentrate. I genuinely appreciate that, especially using it overnight in a tent or during a blackout where everything is extra quiet. Another feature I didn't realize I'd use so much is the UPS, or uninterruptible power supply. This just means if you have something important plugged in, like a router, CPAP machine, or refrigerator, and there's a blackout, the River 3 switches over in less than 20 milliseconds. It's so quick, I don't even notice it. I used it during a recent power blip, and my Wi-Fi didn't so much as hiccup. That, for me, adds major peace of mind because even a short loss of power can be a huge headache with electronics or medical devices. Now, talking about the things I like most, the super fast charging is a standout. I don't have to plan my day around waiting for this thing to fill up. If I'm heading out the door to go camping, I just plug it in for an hour and it's ready to go. Portability is also key. Low weight and compact design mean I'm never debating if it's worth bringing. The app integration is actually a nice bonus. I wasn't sure I'd use it at first. But keeping tabs on battery status and getting firmware updates from my phone is pretty cool and makes it feel modern. The durability has given me confidence to not baby it, and I like that it feels tough enough for both home and outdoors. Plus, being able to keep multiple devices running at once means I'm not stressing about what to plug in or unplug. On the other hand, there are a couple things I'd love to see improved. The first is the number of AC outlets. Sometimes I wish there were 3 or 4 instead of just 2, especially when I'm with family or friends and everyone's trying to charge at the same time or keep a few appliances going. So that's something I think folks with bigger power needs should note. Another small thing is there's no built-in LED light. It's not a must-have, but it would make it easier at night or during outages. Also, if you're thinking about powering bigger things like a hairdryer, portable oven, or heavy tools, it won't cut it. It maxes out at 600 watts using the X-Boost tech, so it's great for essentials, but not for big appliances or high wattage gear. But for laptops, phones, fans, and small kitchen items, I've never had an issue. From my experience, this is a strong pick for anyone who wants backup power that actually lives up to the word portable. I'd recommend this for campers, travelers, or anyone wanting to be prepared for emergencies at home, especially if you live somewhere prone to outages. For RV folks, it's compact enough to stash pretty much anywhere. If you're only looking for a power station to run heavy-duty equipment, you might want to consider something bigger, but for most of my everyday uses, the River 3 covers all my bases. In conclusion, the ECOFLOW Portable Power Station River 3 brings together fast charging, quiet performance, practical output options, and true portability in a way that makes me want to keep it handy at all times. It's rugged enough for the outdoors, sleek enough to not look out of place indoors, and packs enough power for pretty much any adventure or emergency. Like I said, I'd recommend getting the solar panel too, so you're never truly out of options, especially if you want real independence from wall charging. That wraps up my quick review. If you're considering your first power station or want something that doesn't weigh you down, this is worth a look. I will post full information about the ECOFLOW Portable Power Station River 3 in the comments section. See you in the following videos.